Chapter 4 Hollow Flags. The wind howled across the farmland, dry and bitter, scattering ash like forgotten confetti. The convoy, three vehicles armored with steel plates, bulletproof glass, and patched tires, rolled quietly along the dirt road. Inside the lead car, Henry sat shotgun, eyes on the tree line. It had been 3 days since the clinic. 3 days since Henry had felt something shift inside him again. Not just the pain tolerance, not just healing. It was like the world whispered to him now, fragments of emotion, instinct, foresight. Judas drove in silence, tension radiating from his grip on the wheel. You really think this Bishop guy is going to help us? He's got people, weapons, safe land, Eddie answered from the back seat. We don't have to trust him forever, just long enough. Henry shifted in his seat. We'll know soon enough. As the sun rose, they saw it. A burned-out church. The steeple collapsed, but a red flag painted across the doors. The greeting party wasn't warm. 5 guards in mismatched body armor approached, rifles raised. One of them wore mirrored sunglasses and a jaw full of metal teeth. State your names, he barked. Judas King, Eddie Banner, Henry Matthews. We're here for Bishop. The guard tapped his radio, muttered a few words, then nodded. You're clear. Bishop's waiting. They were led past rows of tents and sandbag turrets, a makeshift compound built from farm trucks, construction vehicles, and scrap metal. This wasn't a militia. It was a fortress. They entered a barn-turned command center. There, standing over a table, strewn with maps, was Bishop. Tall, lean, with a graying beard and one mechanical hand. He turned as they entered, his cybernetic fingers clicking. Well, 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 Judas King, Bishop said with a smirk. Didn't think I'd see you again. You probably hoped you wouldn't. Bishop shrugged. Hope don't mean much in this war. He turned to Henry. And you must be the walking miracle. Henry frowned. Word travels fast. You bleed, you die, and then you stand back up again? I'd say that's worth talking about. Judas stepped in. We're looking to consolidate. Make a real stand. If we pool our resources. Stop right there. Bishop interrupted, holding up his metal hand. I don't do unions. I do leverage. So tell me, what are you offering that I don't already have? Henry stared at him. A chance to win. Bishop tilted his head. You've got men, guns, but morale, hope? That's dying out here. People follow leaders who survive, but they'll die for someone who comes back from the grave. Bishop studied him a moment, then smiled. I like you, Matthews. I don't trust you, but I like you. Later that night, Henry walked the perimeter with Sam. The stars above were sharp and distant, like old wounds. You think this will hold? She asked. No, he said. But it might last long enough. She looked at him. You keep talking like time's running out. He didn't answer. Instead, he looked at the camp, the people sitting by fires, sharpening knives, writing messages to families they might never see again. Then he said quietly, I think something worse is coming. How do you know? Because I can feel it. He turned to her. I think the war is just the first act. And when whatever comes next arrives, it won't just be about sides. It'll be about survival. Sam reached for his hand. Then we stay alive, together. He nodded. Together. Across the country, a man in blue armor stared at a map. His map. Dozens of pins marked red outposts. Names were crossed off one by one. He reached the edge of the map, a red circle around Bishop's compound. He smiled coldly. Send the drones.